Too late though on the base. Waited for level 2.
So this is a 3v2 for the time being. Amazing's coming up through the river, and he will find his way into the tri-bush. Has used the safeguard already. 4 versus 2. Look for the skill shots. Kissing cannot afford to miss. And are taking enough time that Madlife is getting closer. Death Sentence finds score. He's level 3, so he's going to repel up. 2-man counter-strike as Kissing is going to flash away. First blood secured by Amazing, and Reckless makes it out alive.
Score came down so quickly. Mooney still had counter-strike up.
Take a look at the middle lane. Faker's in trouble, Kobe. Death Sentence from Kissing. Wide swing, connect! Faker does have Living Shadow. Not enough energy, and that's another easy kill. Madlife will get turned.
That's how you play you.
Double psych. Ooh, Hooney takes a tower shot. Prey will rend. Hooney's forced to flash, and the Pierce gets the kill. Mistake from Hooney.
The top side. Let's see if Madlife is going to walk into this and have to burn. Nope.
No,
well aware.
Don't talk too soon.
Oh, he has backup. He's faking it.
There's support, but will he be alive long enough? The passive from Blitzcrank will help. Cocoon connects on Amazing.
Yep.
And even though the Death Sentence follows,
You thought I was face checking.
the junglers are about to go toe to toe. Amazing walks over a ward, finds the Cocoon. I think he's in trouble now, level 5. And he does manage to safeguard out. The repel will allow Score to get the kill. And now Hooney's in trouble. Ice shards will fire the first slow. Hooney's burning. One more auto attack. The counter-strike keeps him alive. The potion heals him up, but the Cocoon knocks him down. Down in the bottom lane, Reckless and Kissing got themselves a 2v2 and got themselves 2 kills as well.
Wow, the outplay down bottom for Reckless.
Alright, replay number 1. Let's see what happened here. Prey.
All right, he just got way too close to the brush there.
Alright, the outplay.
Yeah. Ooh,
Good
that was actually an outplay right there, though. That did earn them the extra kill. Faker goes all in. Flash as well.
Outplay.
So good.
Side of the map kill started breaking out. I wanted to commend them for their...
Hold that thought there, Kobe, because Hooney's in trouble. Counter-Strike is going to stun up Marin, but the Cocoon will lock him down, and this will just be another easy kill. The tower shots made it a little deaded. It's LCK roaming around. Cocoon, knock in the air. Yes, finds a connection as well. There's no Raptors to fall to. And it's fake. No support for Hooney, and Score is back. Hooney does have his flash available. Gets rooted by the Ring of Frost. Still has used it, but that's just too much CC. Death Sentence will pull Score under the tower for a few more hits, and Kissing will not be able to kill him just yet. Amazing has found Madlife with the double bust. Froggen is going to continue to chase. Kill is just for Amazing solo. As does Kissing get the shutdown. The tower.
Conscious sacrifices by the ULCS squad.
Amazing wants to look for the flank. Froggen's gone forward. The Force Pulse is onto Prey, and he is extinguished. Tower is secured by Faker, but it's a shutdown onto Marin and a double kill to Reckless.
Yeah, and the main...
Froggen find Marin. The silence, the Force Pulse, the Rift Walk. Froggen's going to need to chase if he wants to kill. Down in the river, Amazing's got Prey. He's going to get the slow on him, and a flash play will allow the kill on Prey. Score's going to go over the wall to the Raptors, and EU gang.
Everyone, that's why they're sending him back up. They're trying to bait Faker in.
There is a lot of backup. Amazing's got caught by Madlife and Score. He's trying to get away. Has already used that ultimate, so he's the first victim. Froggen actually used his Ignite, and Fake have the friends. It's 2v1. Froggen's managed to pick it up, and the Death Sentence even interrupts Faker. Deathmark comes out, but an easy kill in the 2-on-1.
If you don't see them all, you may find yourself surprised. Madlife take 2 for Ballista.
And there's a teleport coming in from Marin in the river. He's caught Reckless. Reckless gets knocked in the air, and he is shut down. Their team fight will ensue. Remember, Faker is down. This has turned into a 4-on-4. The rocket grab pulls Froggen backwards, and he's forced to flash out to safety. Kissing is going to kill those.
Whoa, Hooney.
Couple of ghosts, and Hooney decides to re-engage. Cocoon finds him as well, and Hooney unable to kill Prey. Overeager. It looks like Marin is going to pull some aggression here from Amazing and Froggen. And that's going to be maybe a kill. There's support coming from LCK. Marin's able to get away with the flash, and the chase is still up. Glacial Path comes out, and now Froggen is on the wrong side of the river. He turns back around onto Prey. Ignites is not really going to be enough. Amazing actually got himself a kill. He's going to go for a fight, but he will get shut down. We'll come back to the middle lane as Reckless has got the peel away culling. The flash forward, and Kissing gets juked. Deathmark comes down, and the fight continues. Fake
EU members down bottom here. Faker's going to make quick work of that turret if they don't send somebody back.
Amazing! Gets caught by the rocket grab after taking. The rest of the European team, they're in the middle lane. They might get surrounded. Reckless is in trouble. There is a QSS available. Instantly grabs it, takes the lantern. Madlife is eating the culling. Huni forced to leap backwards. Counter-strike is used, but he's already down. Prey gets the kill and he's on full HP. Fake is zoning on the backline. Reckless has already used that QSS as Marin is the next victim. Follows the living shadow over the wall. Faker gets the kill. It's a double for Prey on the other side of the fight, and Kasing is being run down. Here comes Prey. He's looking for the triple. Got the auto attacks and he'll find it. And an easy team fight win for a grab onto Froggen. Let's see if these reactions will be up. Scores going forward. Marin's teleported in behind. And that was just dirty.
Marin does get...
Score connects with a cocoon. Now Froggen gets pulled backwards. Riftwalk actually puts him to safety. Goes golden for a few seconds longer, and Amazing decides to peace out, but this might be problematic. Froggen goes down as Amazing is moving deeper into the jungle. He's got the mobility to make it out, and Kasing will survive a few seconds longer. Not long enough to do real damage though. Huni, how long does he commit? They do, and Huni's already been forced to use that QSS. Cocoon comes down and he's shut down. No tankiness on that Jackson. The assassins of LCK are too far ahead. Faker comes over the wall. Hourglass will be used to mitigate the damage. And the swagger from Faker. He gets the kill. This is the final team fight, I feel, as Kasing goes down. That's a double kill for Faker. Only 2 members of the European...
Of corruption for a bit once using it. Can still use it at full HP, so he may be able to add some extra damage onto Doublelift with a few hits. He's not going to want to get into the brush. Doublelift knows he has range advantage, so he gets up in the face of Froggen early. Already showing some of that aggression, but does miss that piercing light, unfortunately.
So, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Froggen is running the same thing again. No Keystone Mastery.
You don't say.
Taking Bandit and Perseverance as his masteries. 2 sets of, you know, well, just a lot of tier 2s, I guess, at that point. He's taken 6, 12, 12. So we'll see how it goes. I guess meaningful choices also includes no choice. But the early game, this is how Doublelift has to control Froggen. Is Froggen wasn't there at the beginning, now he's getting zoned away. Spiritfire will deal, you know, a decent amount of damage, but the difference here is Doublelift is running a fair amount of MR. Has 42 right now. That's a lot more than we've seen when Lucians haven't had to take any. I believe it's 12 extra to his base.
See if Froggen realizes that. He probably already sees that it's not doing as much damage, so he has to be a bit more careful. He was much more aggressive in his other Nasus game by this point, giving Doublelift quite a bit of respect as they start this one off. One potion of corruption has been used to keep himself a bit healthy, but getting low on that mana means he's going to get pushed in real fast. May take a lot of that turret damage, or damage at the turret, I should say.
But we saw a very similar thing from Froggen in the last set that he played as the Nasus, when he actually didn't mind losing a lot of CS early because he was trading the health against Doublelift, which then against his opponent, which then meant you couldn't trade into him because Nasus will wither you, he will catch up with you, and if you stay in Spiritfire for too long, he's going to take a lot of damage. But it's not the case this early on. Froggen's playing the waiting game.
I feel like this might almost be easier for him as well. That was, as we were talking about, Koro's twin. A little more mobility in that sense as well. So in and out, Doublelift's kind of stuck in once he goes in. We'll see if Doublelift can keep it going. He's really getting bitten by that Spiritfire.
That's really significant. I think Doublelift actually took a turret shot right there. I was checking masteries at roots at the same time, but Froggen is, you know, he's actually not too unhappy about this. Yes, he's 10 CS down, and that is a significant lead. Doublelift doesn't want to go for CS though, so at some point Doublelift is going to start trading the damage onto Froggen and start ignoring CS if his game plan is as he was saying in the interviews. So I guess if you're Froggen, you don't mind too much.
I'm not here to get 100 CS. I'm here to take you down. I'm here to get 100 kills. That's a 1v1 Doublelift play. Getting the light, slap down on the dog. Still throwing up the fire. Doublelift trying to BM. You know they can talk to each other as well. You can see Doublelift talking a little bit of trash, whether he's saying this or that. Doesn't seem like Froggen has too much response. Oh, there it is. Now he's gone. Maybe Doublelift was just long-winded.
Oh, he didn't quite stop the recall. So Froggen wanted to get that cannon wave out, so it's just going to force Doublelift to deal with the wave if he wants it to reset by the time he gets back. So Doublelift may choose to recall after this, may actually hold on, because right now he's got 1200 gold, so he's going to look for likely that Doran's then null magic mantle, I would imagine, if he wants to at least try and survive in this matchup. Problem is, that would tell me he's going for CS.
Yeah.
If he picks up null magic, he's going for CS. He picks up damage,
Always.
so he's looking to go closer towards the kill.
Basically 10 waves out from that 100 right now, so Doublelift just has to wait on the time. Froggen has all of that at this point, playing on Nasus. That's all Nasus has in the top lane. Now to the mid lane for Abyss, but coming up on level 6 as well. Looks like you're right, he did take that barrier as I look back up to Froggen Summoner spells. The Spirit Fire actually not ticking as hard as he thought it would, does get his Q down.
You can see Doublelift only really taking aggro from the melee minions.
Yeah.
Easy to kite away from those, but was taking damage from the Spirit Fire. And you can see, again, just extra damage going down onto Doublelift. With that Potion of Corruption has been used once by Froggen. Doublelift just has to be patient. He can't go too aggressive melee. The range minions have aggroed as well here.
Oh my word, Froggen getting exactly what he wants. Threw down that exhaust, so he's missing that. Doublelift with double summoners now, and a bit more damage, but Froggen can tank it all. He's just walking right into him.
I mean, at this point, will Doublelift concede a kill victory and maybe look to go for a CS victory? He's over halfway there already. And at this point, he has a significant lead. If he wants this game and can just dodge around Froggen for long enough, he should be able to close this out. The problem is, if he gets impatient and wants to go for the kill, he's not likely to burn through Froggen, because when Froggen actually recalls and picks up a Glacial Shroud, it will be tough to get through any of that armor.
I don't know if he could do it. That would be eating him up inside to go for that 100 CS.
It would be, and I think Doublelift is going to probably pick up that Serrated Dirk by the looks of it when he actually decides to go back. We saw that yesterday, just get that extra armor penetration, get the added damage. Stops Froggen's recall as well, so that's a pretty important phase of plays here as this game is getting towards that 6-minute mark.
We'll see what it goes back. Grabs for himself. Holding in the base.
Ooh.
Goes for the scepter.
Okay, I'm not so... Okay, so I'm not completely upset by that, because what that tells you is Doublelift is trying to play the smarter game, in that he now knows as long as he just trades, manages to dash out of Spirit Fire, doesn't take too much damage, he can regen the health pretty quickly here on the Lucian. So this may indicate Doublelift is looking for CS.
I like this. Just grab it now.
Yeah.
Yes. Not enough people actually do this, and he's stalling the minions as well to be closer to the turret, so they're going to swarm up. It's going to be harder for Froggen to get there if Doublelift can crush this down. Looks like Froggen will just be able to actually Spirit Fire right back out, no problem when he needs to.
Not really going to
Gets back fast enough.
Yeah, I was going to say, not you can do too much against an Nasus that is building AP with that Spirit Fire going down, but Doublelift's still in a good spot. The CS gap has started to close ever so slightly, and Froggen won't be too worried about that right now.
All right, that's one way to do it. Sometimes you have to actually go aggressive. You dodge out instead of walk through it.
Really smart, though, by Froggen, because he positions Spirit Fire in such a way that if Doublelift goes back towards his tower, he withers him and forces him to take more damage. Knowing that the cannon minion was right in front of him, Doublelift have to tank so many minions there that he did lose a fair amount of health. He's trading back onto Froggen.
He has that Ignite. He goes forward. He will not throw it down until the barrier goes off. His exhaust hit. Now the Ignite goes down. Doublelift firing away. A few more shots, but he's out of mana, and the Wither counts for Froggen, keeping him alive.
Froggen using that ultimate, using the barrier, did not have his exhaust available. Froggen has to play this very carefully here, because Doublelift, although he's low on mana, will just be able to send out auto attacks. Froggen has opted for the Dark Seal and one Cloth Armor rather than a Glacial Shroud here.
He may actually turn that into boots as well. He wants to be able to make sure he gets distance on Relentless Pursuit and everything he can off Wither. Doublelift, another Relic Steal on the side of Froggen. Definitely putting him behind. He will try to back here, get something for himself. Be missing a minion wave, 75 to 66. Doublelift getting closer and closer to the 100 mark.
This is a little bit risky by Doublelift to tank up those minions. He knew, however, Froggen couldn't really capitalize on it, but he's going to shove this into tower. Doublelift will be in a good spot here now. Nearly 20 CS up, 16 to be exact. Froggen didn't even wait in base for a full regen on his health because he's got the Corrupting Potion. Can't catch Doublelift before he goes back, and Froggen is basically in desperation mode right now. Every wave has to get killed quickly so that he can then force Doublelift to tank as many minions as possible. This late in the game, however, they don't do that much damage. It's not so significant, so Froggen has to just deny CS from Doublelift more than anything.
Don't know if that's going to happen right here with the amount of damage Doublelift has. He can just one-shot these after a turret shot. Due to that, different damage. Actually, Ardent Blaze was a bit too much more than he wanted, and that minion gets missed, so he's only up to 86 now, but 14 away from that win. Just over 2 waves and he will be good to go. Here it is. Here's one of those waves now, 9 minutes into the game. We are in the first of our best of 3 here. Froggen gets his Nasus again, and he has been playing quite well without that keystone. He just knows the summoners, the masteries, and the runes that he needed.
And that was Froggen trying to set up the next rotation of spells here. His ultimate's available, Exhaust is up. Every time he can just get damage down onto Doublelift, he's chipping him lower and lower, waiting for the point where he has to throw everything in. 92 CS for Doublelift right now. A wave and 2 minions will be enough to win him this game, but he's getting chunked.
Froggen's going hard. This damage to be put on, so Doublelift feels a bit more scared on the front line here. Froggen walks back. That damage trade is for the minions, but Doublelift still able to capitalize on one. It looks like he may be able to squeak out even more. A nice relentless pursuit.
Dodges the damage. Doublelift, all you've got to do is get the CS from this point. Froggen right now... takes a turret shot. That's so important
that
right now.
saved his minion as well. That minion was first going to go down if Doublelift didn't have the shot. He gets that one with Piercing Light. He should be able to get... He's going to miss one.
He double tapped it.
Yeah. He's going to...
98, so 2 CS. Froggen pretty much has to...
Not much.
To completely try and deal the damage. So I'm going to take a look at the mastery, see what exactly we've got as we get into this one. First time we're seeing Olaf.
See what kind of plays. Love that Olaf skin. Froggen coming out. He is a warrior.
So
What we got?
Froggen is heavy into armor, has extra movement speed, 25 extra, or 20 extra, and has 1 AP. What are you up to, Froggen?
Got him.
Got him.
Got him, boy.
I don't even need this rune to beat you.
I built a rune page. Just your disrespect. What are they saying? What are they throwing each other stuff right now? You got hand warmer? You need a hand warmer? I got a hand warmer for you. See, like camaraderie while they're about to kick each other's ass. This is fantastic. Froggen and Doublelift. Game number 2. Froggen looking to tie it up, or Doublelift is going to go against his new mid laner, Bjergsen, in the finals. Would be an absolutely ridiculous 1v1 finals from what everything happened, how everything happened throughout the tournament so far for the 2015 All-Stars. And right now, Doublelift, I thought he was an All-Star since the beginning. We'll see if he can prove that for us right here. Froggen looking to shut that down.
Oh, Froggen will have a little bit of trouble early on here because obviously melee into ranged.
Take it!
He's not gonna take it. He's not silly at this point. Just simmer down, everyone. At this point,
simmer down.
No need to go aggressive. Froggen managed to get 3 CS up the first wave. He's just gonna play the waiting game for a little bit. Olaf, not really the strongest single ability champion.
Also with Orange Shield to start, he's gonna let these hit the turret. Awkward hit coming in from the undertow means he misses quite a bit here. Nice one attack to save that one for himself. Doublelift is actually kind of making the turret target him and target the minions, so it's screwing up Froggen just a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Just setting off that timing. And look at the damage that Froggen just took from Doublelift, who is running Grasp of the Undying. Just that tick from the poison here from Twitch is just going to do so much to stop Froggen in the early game. Man, this is really starting to hurt.
Imagine if you just went hard AD and put out a touch of corruption on Twitch.
Oh, even stop the recall at this point. You know, Froggen, he went Door and Shield just to reduce the damage initially, try and just survive through taking that reduced basic attack damage, but Doublelift isn't having any of it. He's getting more CS right now. Froggen has actually got a fairly decent number in 12 when it comes to melee into ranged, but Doublelift may just be on for a CS victory. Froggen's going to have to look to get a whole bunch of damage because Olaf is not a champion that you expect is just going to get to 100 CS and be like, sweet, play the patient game.
He will never live down the 100 CS throughout the NALCS this year if he actually does that. In his own environment, usually in the side lane farming, trying to get just that. Almost gets the stop on that one. Able to back, and Froggen will come back to lane now. Gets himself a Doran's Blade, so he's going to be doing a bit more damage. A lot of what he was lacking there to make Doublelift push off the minion wave. But again, Doublelift crashing that wave into the turret in just a few seconds. Oh, he actually holds it. So it goes back.
Look at these minions. They're actually in kind of a rough spot here.
That was a great play.
When it comes to being able to last hit. So Froggen has to now trade his health to keep the minions in the wave. Does get that one, so will actually be okay from that. It's not too bad a scenario to be in. Could have been a lot worse if Doublelift had been a couple of seconds ahead on pushing it in.
So, just over a 10 CS lead is what Doublelift had when he went back. Froggen starting to close that, but we'll see Doublelift bring it right back up to a number that he likes in just a few seconds. Only 4 minutes in here, it's been a very patient Doublelift, even though he did quite a bit of damage to Froggen with that aggressive play that he usually puts out. One undertow and a big minion wave. Could have been a chase, but they don't decide to do it with one minion there.
Yeah,
Say Froggen doesn't.
Yeah, Froggen missed the mark there, actually. He threw it out. Doublelift did juke left instead of right. But now you can see Doublelift has to respect Froggen. Does have the level advantage for now.
He has CS advantage as well if he can get him off the minions, but he's got a huge wave to pick up here. Looks like he'll clean it up nice and easy. He understands the turret damage very well as he just lets him run right in.
Oh, as long as that left one doesn't get aggroed by the minions. Oh, Doublelift had to rush it. Good play, actually, to make sure he gets it. He did trade cooldowns.
Okay.
Froggen's going in.
Okay. Oh, nice dodge on that one. Actually throws down the invisibility. He's good. You don't know where I am.
Froggen's like, I don't care. I'm just going to throw axes. Throw axes into the abyss. Just see what I hit. He's hitting a lot, actually. Froggen, no mana if he does go in here. Does have a health potion available, has that biscuit, but it's not going to do all that much, so has to back away.
A lot of free time Doublelift has had this game to just farm away, so no problem for him. He's feeling real good on this one, but it could mean, again, he's going for that 100 CS. Again, going to start stealing the relics, start to play that strategy up. Long swords for Froggen to come out here, and at one point he could probably beast on Doublelift. This ultimate's going to be up very soon, and he can chase Doublelift down. You saw how much Doublelift had to run from just the previous engage.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, Doublelift has once again gotten another ultimate, however, that is going to let him get to 95 CS and just kill the wave in front of it.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, he's going like, what can I kill the wave the fastest with that's AD carry? So, oh, Twitch, got it. Okay. Got it. However...
Where's the MF?
Yeah, just bullet time the wave. I mean, MF's actually pretty strong. The only problem about this is when you have such highly skilled mechanical players, you just have to assume they're going to dodge the double up. Like, they won't be standing in the right cone. Oh, whoa! He's gone to the fountain!
There's no way! Oh, this is amazing! That was so perfect! Doublelift takes the win! That is a victory! That is a kill! You chose the snowball and chose your own death! Doublelift moves on to play Bjergsen in the finals! That was incredible! Wait a minute!
Wait.
Doublelift could be... They had the ability to confirm a rematch here.
Wait.
I'm not... We'll have to check with the authority or the officials.
Here's the replay of it.
I think Doublelift is cool with this.
Motion.
But that would be so sick if this was actually the W for Doublelift. Oh my gosh. We are shortly going to get confirmation from the officials. Froggen is pumping up the crowd. He wants it. Doublelift has already confirmed that he would let it happen.
That I have never seen. Thank God I haven't been like sitting on that for 4 days. Anyway, going into game 2.
As I try to save it right now. No. Froggen versus Doublelift. We're back on the Abyss. Put it together for these guys. Doublelift has to do it one more time. Will Team Ice be able to put a member in endgame in the finals? We will see. Froggen looks like he's talking a little bit of trash to start there. Says, I see your ward.
He does.
Trash talk.
That is quite a lot of trash talk. If I was Doublelift right now, every time I get hit by Mark, I'd just hit recall just to tease him. Just be like, where do you think we're going? But, that wouldn't work because Doublelift actually would have to just stand still and then Olaf would run at him. So
that would be pretty fantastic, actually. I like the way you think, Stress.
it's all about the mind games. That's all it is. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Well, it does, but just as long as you get
For
it.
Doublelift, absolutely it matters. He'll have nightmares if he doesn't win the 1v1 competition. He's the best in the world, right?
Ooh, good side stat.
All right, still doing it.
Oh, up to,
Gonna have his act
walk
back soon.
stacks.
He looks like he's gonna go hard early. Remember that lower health is gonna give Froggen more attack speed, but he doesn't want it. He wanted the exhaust and the ignite off early, but the snowball's been used, as well as his exhaust, so they are summoners down. That's not a good trade for Froggen. He is unhappy with that. So, you were wondering how it was gonna start. A little bit of the same, but the minions are not as close to the turret for him to mess with undertow.
Yeah, Froggen didn't get anywhere near as many as the last time either, so at this point, Doublelift will be okay with this. He can't quite push Froggen off the way, but look at it. Froggen's still level 1 when he went all in, or at least tried to, in that used the exhaust during that engage. Didn't quite get as much damage as he needed to, though. Did force the health potion out from Doublelift, but Doublelift is fine. I mean, 10 CS up to 3 right now. Full mana, just about full health as well on Twitch. This is a good spot for him to be in.
Great spots to 100 CS, right? One of
Yeah.
the best setups. We'll see. It's still the Doran shield start for Froggen. He went back for the BF, or yeah, the BF sword. He went back for the Doran's blade and then a long sword. And then he came out with a bit of boots and armor. So we'll see if the build stays the same or he actually tries to go full.
So once again,
You still have that 1 AP?
ooh, that's a good point. I will double check that. Are we on? No, he has
doesn't.
changed.
Ha-ha!
It was a masteries. Maybe it was a mistake.
He has seen his
That
flaws.
was it. That's what was the.
He's
the
like,
game
how
plan
can
as
I
well."
get a remake? I have to time the snowball correctly.
Yeah. Oh, I wish that were the case. If that were the case, Froggen would actually be like the king of time.
the
at that
real
point.
strategy. Oh, it's the long con. 21-10. It's going to be Doublelift with the lead right now, and it doesn't look like that's going to go anywhere for him. He will easily be able to keep that without Froggen pushing him off the wave, and he's going to see what he can do to Froggen underneath the turret. Last time it was triggering the turret to miss mark and get onto Doublelift and the minions, and he still continues to do it. You saw the pause shot there for the turret. He's just messing with it. It's also going to happen from that poison tick, so it's a little bit easier for Doublelift to walk in and out of range. Just mess with Froggen.
Just mess with him, and this time Froggen is running. Actually, again, another no Keystone Mastery setup here. He's actually running
Okay.
Oppressor out of the Ferocity tree at this point as well, so isn't going to be able to, or is going to deal more damage to Doublelift when he's slowed. So at this point, Froggen coming up with a little bit of a different build every single time here.
Very interesting. He always has something up his sleeve. Always.
The other one he's running is Bandit, so it's getting extra money every time
We've
he's
seen that a few times.
Yeah, we have. He was
Hanging off the minions, you're clicking the 1-1-1.
Yeah, he was running that on Nasus as well, so it does help him get through the early game. It's that little bit easier, gets him a little bit more gold generation, gets him faster up, and closes the gap when he's playing these melee champions.
Recklessly swinging, but it does not do much. Doublelift doesn't worry about it. He's going to be level 6 before we get Froggen even probably near level 6. He may be 5 1/4 by the time it happens, but he's going hard. Once he got it, he can put another level into that queue if he wants. He backs off.
And you can see Froggen, no reason to do anything more than just hit that Q, hit that E in an auto, but Doublelift, look at the grasp of the Undying, just doing enough when it comes to giving him his health back.
Yeah.
That Froggen, with poison damage under his tower, just can't really sit there. Doublelift, if he can get a couple of stacks, maybe pull what used to be called Expunge, would deal a lot of damage. I still know Twitch by his old names. Contaminate is what it is now.
I still like his old names. I really do. Just love for old names. 44-27. Not looking good on that front. We have another back, and he has not chosen boots. He has not chosen the armor. He's not chosen the Doran's blade for the effective health either. But he's going 3 longsword. Full deeps.
Full deeps at this point, looking just to take Twitch's head off at this point. They're gonna run in, throw out the mug, jump straight in with those dual axes. Oh no! It's happening again!
That's it, boys! There it is! Twice in a row! What is the possibility? Absolutely amazing! It happened again! I don't know, boys. I don't know about another remake now. This
one.
He's done. He's done.
That's it.
Shaking his head. Unplug the USBs. We'll see it one more time. He throws it in the brush, and he's off and running. Whee! He even put his ultimate on to be like, am I gonna stop my own snowball? We'll see. Wait, are they sit? They're still sitting.
Froggen's like, wait, give me another shot.
Are we ready
more.
for listening with these guys? I wonder if we can hear what they're saying. This could be intense.
The first minion also will start pushing back and it would be fine.
Frogman.
I mean, ask Doublelift.
Hansen. I'm up for it if they're
Alright,
down
let's
for
just fucking do it. Let's just do it. But I thought no more snowball. No more snowball. Yeah, no more snowball.
Oh my word. He is so defeated right now. Froggen just feels so defeated at this point. I cannot believe it happened again. That's ridiculous.
He's like, don't worry, guys, I've got this. Give me one more shot.
Slap down,
just
Douglas.
redo.
I'm down. If it happens again, screw you guys.
But this isn't even the final. We still got a final to go, Riv.
I think both players should snowball in the finals. That would be fantastic. I want this to happen more. Point. That's for damn sure. But we're going to see what happens in this one. Froggen's back alive. He's in the right fountain. He's going to be facing off against Doublelift once again. Nothing's changed. except for the champions. The players are still the same. May have some runes and masteries on the other side, but Doublelift still wants an AD carry, and he still wants to go aggressive. Quinn has just that in her pocket, and not a touch of corruption, or a corrupting potion, I should say, for Froggen to start out with Brand. You've got to know that Doublelift has that advantage already, so he just hangs out.
So what is the name of the game here for Froggen? Is it all in a level 2 like we're expecting? Has he kind of crafted something else here?
I don't know.
Just
I mean,
use the
if he
burn
hasn't
minions.
used everything yet, I'd be very surprised at that. But he could come out with some more flair if they can do it. Fire versus Ice. This is the last Ice member in right now.
Okay, tension is rising. So this could be a quick one if Froggen can hit that stun, but needs that level 2 first. Won't be able to get it, obviously, with the level 1. Waiting to see exactly what he's running. It is Curse of the Undying.
Doublelift just missed a CS. Yeah, that's the wear and tear, man. He is not ready for this long haul right now. There's a bit of damage. Does get the blind on. Almost a blind Q. Nice try by Froggen. He tries to predict the direction. But that Harrier, that's where you have to watch out for Quinn. Getting Harrier stacking. That 1E and that 1Q. You'll just be tearing Froggen apart.
Oh, it's so annoying when you chain it. It's like E auto, Q auto. Ugh.
Yeah.
Just always stick on top of it.
But it feels great when you're Quinn.
Oh, it does. Like Huni just flying around the map. Like, I do like seeing Quinn do well, but only if it's on my team.
Yeah. And
I
that's
think
usually
everybody.
not the case.
It's the same with like Rengar.
Yes, true. It's one of those all or nothing. They're either doing amazing, really high highs, or super low.
Just a mobile ward. Not really too much need for warding on Howling Abyss outside of just a little brush. So at this point, Froggen, the burn passive there did run out on Doublelift. Couldn't quite get the stun. Doublelift goes in.
All right, gets the stack on that one. He's going to be able to do half health onto Froggen, but he also has half mana, so Doublelift has to worry about that stun. You can already put together those two to get the passive. Looks like they're just going to keep it safe. Doublelift obviously not getting that tick down, can't attack as long from Twitch. You get in and out, so he's being a little more patient this game. Usually he's had Froggen down quite low by this point.
Yeah, he has done, but you know, on the other side of that, Froggen didn't go anything like death by a touch. The actual initial damage isn't that much when you look at it. It's a nice little added bit of damage when it comes to ticking down, but Froggen wanted the sustain here, has opted for Grasp of the Undying, and Doublelift is just playing around his minions so that even if Pillar of Flame hits him, he's able to just dart back in, not allow the Q to come out from Froggen.
Also, it's neat if Doublelift can attack Froggen. Like at this point, he might take a pillar, but he won't take a Q. Maybe an E after. It's not going to stun him because he can vault in his minions, keep that range, keep that safety of the shield, and then just play it safe. Right now, doing that with the back line of 3, tries to squeak that blinding assault by the minions. Can't get the Froggen Harrier tag either. So Froggen back out to a reset lane, only down 1 complete wave.
Yeah, that is a fair amount though this early on. Of course, Brand with the Doran's ring doesn't exactly have the greatest amount of AD when it comes to taking out minions as they drop low. Of course, as we were talking about, you've got to set up the melee ones first. 1 auto, a tower shot, and then 1 auto is the kill on the melee minions. But couldn't quite get the combo there on Doublelift. Doublelift wants to go in, level 5.
That's almost like an Anivia combo. You throw out the W and the Q mid-air, Alt E, you get the damage. So Froggen using a bit of that technique to his advantage. Almost getting Doublelift on a few stuns. They're about same health, a little bit low on mana. Hitting those Qs, he's gonna have good sears off.
One thing I'm interested in this matchup specifically with the summoners is the barrier I want. So normally it's very good against the Ignite, just because it you know keeps you alive for more than Ignite deals damage. But with Brand, with the ticking damage, I actually wonder whether it's enough. Between Brand's passive, plus I assume later on Froggen may even pick up like a corrupting potion. That's a lot of tick damage that is just going to outlast the barrier shield.
I was thinking about it before, but once you said he said Grasp of the Undying, I was like, maybe that's why he started Doran's, doesn't have just triple tick stack.
Yeah.
And then he kind of would go for it later if he could. Right now, no back just yet for either. Looks like Doublelift could go to try to get his first. He might want 6 before he does this, because then it would be easier to get back to lane with Valor.
Yeah.
I think that may be the case with him being seen. He does wait it out, understands that that might happen for him, and he's actually going to get Froggen on the back here. He thinks Doublelift is backed. Oh, but he stopped him. Now you're both going to get the minions.
Yeah.
That almost worked out super, super well, but the minion or the damage is going to be effective.
Yeah, I wonder Froggen right now. Of course, he isn't going to be able to burst through Quinn quite as well. That is the one thing Barrier will help out with, so no easy burst down onto Doublelift, but for these minions, there's only a few. You may see Froggen just throw out the ult, because obviously Brand ult, not great if you're the only target in the lane. If there's 2, maybe 1 minion there, a full health minion, you might get it to bounce 2 or 3 times. Not into a full wave though, unless you're just trying to push it.
Yeah,
That is,
you can't just throw it out all willy-nilly, man.
Yeah.
You have to be very precise.
There it
Or you
goes.
can be super willy-nilly with it.
So
No,
he
it's
gets-
whatever your preference is.
So he got 1 bounce and pushed off the minions. So even though Doublelift was going back, it's not the best ult, but it's also not the worst at this point. You can see the cooldown has already gone about 1/8 of the way through. So it's not the longest of cooldowns. When you recall, you can get back to lane. So not quite as fast as Doublelift.
No, I'm just kidding. He's not going that fast.
This is like playing Mario Kart when your friend's like 50 cc and you're like, but I play on 150. Come on, man. It's going to take us like 20 minutes.
Go faster. Well, maybe see if he gets the boots. I don't think it's going to be that much help here. He does go for the Hex Drinker, though, to start off the rings. The Kasing effect falling over here to Froggen now. He did this for the regen on his biscuits, so
Yes,
he's going to
so
take that.
It's a decent amount of AP. No extra mana, though. Froggen taking a lot of damage.
A little sting there.
So yeah, no real extra mana regen. It gives you 100 base mana, so no real help over a long period of time, but does give you plus 25% extra healing from potions. So it's all about sustain for Froggen.
Oh, the stun and the fall. I don't think Froggen knew that he got it right away. Took a second to auto attack there, but maybe he just didn't have enough to trade as well. Advantage to Froggen.
He used his Ignite there, though. Didn't have his ultimate available. I think if
You're right.
ult had been up, with that Ignite, he may have been okay. Didn't even get Doublelift low enough for the Hex Drinker to pop yet. And that's what Froggen's kind of trying to play for here. Trying to conflagrate the wave. Ooh, hits Doublelift again. But that Hex Drinker is still available.
Froggen may really be in the advantage here. His mana is not going everywhere. Every time he casts these spells, the regen he has on brand at this point is gigantic.
That's the ult.
That's the Pyroclasm coming out. He goes back, though, with the slow vault. He knew the chase was not there, but he gets Doublelift Summoners, both of them down. So feels good about having that exhaust up on Froggen's side.
But you can see Froggen, without real big-ticket AP items, doesn't have the damage to
Right.
burn all the way through the barrier. Only got a couple of hits off. So at this point, didn't have the Ignite, didn't use the Exhaust, wasn't really in that kind of spot where he needed it. But look at the CS difference. Haven't really touched on it all that much yet, but 74 to 53. Doublelift may be looking to win for, what, a 4th time? This is a big CS lead here. I think would this actually definitively prove that Doublelift could say he's better than Froggen? Like, actually definitively here. 4 wins, back to back to back to back.
This is true.
Or is Froggen gonna be like, nah, I beat myself. Half of those, I beat myself.
That's still losing.
That is true. That is still losing.
Let's get serious about this. That's still losing. Well, 79 is, like you said, a double this belt right now. Went back for another long sword, so he figures that Froggen's just going to be the one taking most of the damage here. Gets hit out of Valor.
Nope.
And will not be flying.
He won't. But you saw that a lot when with the Quinn players using Valor
Blew his
just
mana to do that.
Yeah, because of the fact that there's really no cooldown on it, you can just fly around, push the wave, get your minion, get your health relic, use the arrows to do a lot of AoE damage, but he's got to be careful he doesn't get hit too much.
Alright,
Doublelift tanking
He
minions.
found an opening,
Yeah.
threw his ward down at the same time. I don't know how he got another finger to do that. That was pretty crazy.
Throw
Didn't get
everything!
damage, but the spell reel was used incorrectly by Froggen there, trying to determine where to go with it. The pillar and then the Q, just missed.
And the thing is, Doublelift doesn't have to do this. He is winning on CS right now.
Yeah.
If he maintains his health,
Oh, fancy feat.
if he maintains his health, he just wins on
Oh!
CS.
No, he didn't get it. Okay, I thought he did. That's
no.
the Pyroclasm. It's going to bounce back to him. Hex Drinker sated. Now Froggen moving in. The pillar can reach from range, but he will not try to go for it. He does have an advantage on pushing lift off the minions, though. The QW might have just ended in there with the passive.
Yeah, I think WQ Auto would have killed. Doublelift, you don't need to play for the kill. Recall, you have enough time on Quinn to just get back into lane. That's exactly what he's doing right now. I think Doublelift just wants to be done with this. He's like, I don't want to play this game anymore, Froggen.
Play for a kill or have nightmares for the rest of your life that you lied to yourself and CS'd every semifinal 1v1 game in front of your fans.
There's nothing like getting caught out on going back on your word. So Doublelift is in a good spot right now. 88 CS to the 71. This one is in the books, pretty much for Doublelift.
Yeah.
It would only be Doublelift that would undo himself here.
He's got Valor, but he's gonna eat crow soon. 12 CS here. 88 to 71 for Lift. Froggen, he knows he can just get in Froggen's face and take it off these minions. I need 11 more, please.
And this is fine, because look at Doublelift's health right now. Barrier not quite available, though.
If that was just in the turret range, whew, that would have spelled bad news. Bears in a third game coming in, but game point for Doublelift, looking to face off against his new mid lane, a TSM. Doublelift versus Bjergsen and just about 600 more HP of Froggen, but he keeps himself alive. And both of them go back to farming a bit. It's 7 CS left for Doublelift.
Doublelift gets caught again. I thought you were going to say 600 remakes, because that seems to be where we're going with this. But Doublelift pretty much has the win. 5 CS to go for Doublelift. He does sidestep the Pillar of Flame. 3 more, just the melees from this wave, will win the game for Doublelift. He's got Froggen super low. Froggen does have Ignite up. If he's gonna go, he's gonna have to go now. 2 left to go.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. Doublelift actually goes for the kill. Oh, he does get the kill. He can sleep easy tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but he will be facing TSM's Bjergsen, also from the Fire team. So Doublelift versus Bjerg for the finals. 25 points to Froggen there for Team Ice, and 150 points to the winner of the finals.
Let's
see who
watch
it
it
is.
again. I mean, Doublelift knew he just dodged the Pillar of Flame. I would have loved it if he accidentally right-clicked a minion and won by CS.